Hey, Will, this shit is fucking cold.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, Jack. Yeah. All right, y'all. All right. All right.
Hey, Will, this shit is fucking cold.
All right, y'all. So I am back. Back for a little reaction. All the recent debacles been going on with, Sharp talking about the reason why he wasn't involved with the cipher, the fake ass Thrizzler cipher. Anyway, so my honest opinion on all this is that Sharp wants to be in the mix with Back on Figg. He's wanted to be in the mix with Back on Figg for quite a while now. Sharp has been wanting to be in the mix with them. And what I can tell you is that I'm a little under the weather right now, so my voice sounds a little bit effed up. But yeah, Sharp has wanted to be in the mix with Back on Figg for a while now. I've been really just kind of ciphering myself through some videos, just I guess sifting through some videos here on the internet from Back on Figg, featuring T-RELL himself, AD, Heather, Muwab, Almighty, Suspect, even Brick was over there on Back on Figg a couple of different episodes. Sharp has only appeared on there one time because you know how Sharp is. If he's not getting a paycheck, he ain't fucking showing up. He's all about Sharp, and that's it. So let's go ahead and just do this quick little reaction to what he had to say about the cipher that was the cipher that went down or whatever. So let's roll that beautiful Bing footage.
And let's not get it up like I wouldn't have been up there popping my shit. I just didn't want to.
That's a damn lie. You weren't up there popping your ish because you can't rap. Even if we go back to your song Broke Hoes and these little songs that you've been doing on YouTube 10 and 15 years ago, you were not ever a rapper. You were a singer. And might I add, Crane Crushers was never even on Spotify, SoundCloud, Deezer Music, Vimeo. They was never on, well, not Vimeo, but they was never on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Pandora. They was never on anything. How the hell you gonna call yourself a artist past 2008 and not even have a effing SoundCloud? How does that work? How does any artist that appeared on the scene after 2008 not even have a SoundCloud? This nigga need a sound check in his brain. Let's keep this shit going. This nigga ain't musical.
Yeah, see me and Remo, that's two cops. Yeah, that was wild. Like, I don't know how Remo feel about being considered the police. Like, who would even want that? But I get it. Hey, go ahead. But shit, I still like the verse. I like Lush's verse. I like Flacco verse. Brick, Almighty, all of them did their thing. Y'all killed it. That was
Sharp has not had any verses. I just want to make that very clear. This man was a singer. He was singing on the track looking like Snoop Dogg's character from the Boondocks, season 2, episode 7. And I believe that little group in that in season 2, I believe they appeared on episode 8 as well, or episode 6. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I just saw that one episode. I was like, that nigga look just like Sharp. when he was in Crane Crushers. That nigga, that looked just like Sharp. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. This cartoon ass nigga, let me tell you something about AD and T-RELL. You know, I really could go into the semantics right now of why Back on Figg should not do no dealings with Sharp. At least they shouldn't have him around like in the friend zone, because a nigga like Sharp ain't nobody friend, and he's proven that time and time again. He ain't loyal to shit but his next paycheck. But I mean, you know, I think that maybe he could do some music with AD and T-RELL. I could see that, you know. But let's get on with the reaction of what this stupid motherfucker is saying.
That was dope, Willie. You know, I think that's why I really didn't even hop on. Like, I can't say that's the only reason. I just didn't do it. But a piece of it too.
You didn't do it because when you seen AD and T-RELL go in that same day, which you probably saw it before anybody, you was wishing that you did that instead. Because you don't take music seriously. Because you've never been in the music business.
It was like, shit, if I'm hopping,
nigga, you ain't fish and grits
on anything. I feel like that's one of the only pieces I've really held sacred to me is my voice and rapping and putting myself on something right now, modernized and in the now. Man, shit for sale. That shit for sale, homie. That shit's for sale. I gotta keep something in the move. You know? But the cipher was still iconic. That shit was dope. It was iconic for no jumper. It did what it was supposed to do. I'm proud of it. I can stand next to that and say, yeah, they did that. That's what was supposed to happen. I already talked about the cipher situation. I wasn't on it just because I wasn't on it. I chose that. There ain't no power move, no nothing. I just didn't want to do it, to be honest. It ain't against anybody.
Sharp didn't want to do it is because the reason why he didn't want to do it is because Sharp is stuck on his Crane Crusher days and his Crane Crusher ways. He is stuck on this shit, dog. All jokes aside, Sharp is really stuck on that Crane Crusher shit. You know what I'm saying? He thinks that he's a music person and he is not. As I stated earlier on some real, just to keep it all the way 100, Sharp was never an artist. Crane Crushers, they don't even appear on SoundCloud. Like, I don't know what the fuck them dudes was doing when they was in Vegas doing their little shows and making little videos. I found V Nasty on SoundCloud. It's an artist out there that Sharp was in her video called I'm way too good for the shit, way too good for the. That woman was actually on SoundCloud and she on Spotify. V Nasty is an actual verified artist. With her gay self, you know, she's a dyke, but she's an actual verified artist. So I don't know if those guys was like doing scams and schemes and they was just like hiding behind the music or what, because they were not real artists. Hell, Fish and Grits is a real artist, even though he's a pimp hiding behind his music. I believe that he have a love for music for real. I believe that Fish and Grits has a true love for music. I mean, he is from Louisiana, where music has been near and dear to Black culture for over 100 years. You know, starting with jazz. You know, music has been near and dear to Black culture down in Louisiana for over 100 years. So I believe that he really do like music, even though he like to talk about pimping, he like to rap about pimping, but he's a man that truly loves music. I believe that about Fish and Grits. He likes to make music and he likes music. He likes the makings of you. Y'all, my voice is hoarse. Don't make fun of me, y'all, when y'all listen to this. Sharp is not a music person. He didn't come from a music family. I've seen the work that he did in 2012, 2013, or whatever, 2014. He wasn't really doing nothing. He was always in the videos. He was always grabbing the bitch drink out the cooler and shit. Like, he just he was always on some other shit. Now, can Sharp be hot? I think with the type of beats that I like to make, I think he could be hot with those type of beats, but he's gotta want to embrace that Bay Area sound. And Sharp is not a music business person. He's not even a music person. I don't think that he's ever gonna embrace that sound. Now, don't get me wrong. Young Slowby was the only hot thing that came out of that Bay Area with that Bay Area sound. But it's gonna be other artists that come out and be just as hot, if not hotter than Young Slowby. Y'all know that song? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll be glad when I get my fucking voice back. Anyway, but Sharp, he is not a musical person, he's just not. But aside from that, he can't fix his mouth to say what he's saying, about this cipher thing. He wants to relive his Crane Crusher days, and he thinks that he's gonna use AD and T-RELL to do that. I strongly advise them to do a song with Sharp, pay him some money, and send him on his merry, selfish fucking way. For real, he is not gonna replace Smack. If anything happens to Smack, he's not gonna replace Smack in that group over there. Smack is not a selfish man. He gives a fuck about his friends and his family. Sharp don't. I just want to throw that note out there. That man don't give a fuck about nothing and nobody. He's loyal to where his next paycheck is coming from. And that's it. He ain't even loyal to Adam. He's loyal to where his next paycheck is going to come from. I heard AD and T-RELL and them and Gina and them talking about how Sharp is getting lower pay now. That man is going to go somewhere else and find some more other ways to get paid. He not loyal to nothing but a paycheck. That man don't even see his son the way he's stating that he don't even have a relationship with his son like that. He don't. That man ain't loyal to, Sharp ain't loyal to shit but himself and his next paycheck. And he is not musical at all. He's not a musical character. Let's go ahead. I've been ranting, y'all, but I've been telling the truth. But let's go on with this fucking reaction so I can wrap this shit up.
I have my own reasoning of why. It doesn't matter. Ain't nobody individual, nothing. Why I didn't do it, I'm just looking at the situation as a whole. I just didn't want to do it. I'm still rocking though, nigga. Shit, still number love, man. Understand?
Sharp wants to be taken seriously in an industry that he was never in. I'm going to say that again. Sharp was never in the music industry, so therefore, he's begging and screaming and scratching and hollering and hooping over being taken seriously in the industry he was never in. And he's about to say something right now to transcend what I just said.
Hey, man, number love to everybody who did what they did. I'm cool, though. Why can't I just have this one? Well, I ain't got to do shit I don't want to do. I know my worth, and shit, nigga, I done tax niggas 40 bands. I ain't even tax him. Nigga want to spend it with me. That's my nigga too, my loved one. Shit, he even showed me what my worth is. I'll never even play myself short. Man, shout out to my nigga Grits. Real shit. That's one of my niggas, man. Still my nigga.
That's Fish and Grits, everybody. Check his music out. I'm going to actually tag one of his videos on my video so my audience can check him out as well. Now, he don't do number rap about pimpery, but he's a damn good rapper, and he has a lot of good storylines in his music and everything. He really kind of tells like the story of like, he tells like pimp stories and what he's been through. He tells stories in his music. Y'all know country music is kind of getting big in the urban community right now with Beyonce doing what she just did her project this year. Fish and Grits kind of falls under the category of storytelling and folk type of music. It's just rap. So I think that combination is what makes his music a real work of art. Now, I don't agree with pimping, but I agree with a man who can take that and turn that into art, just like country music. They tell folk stories. That's exactly what Fish and Grits has managed to do over the past 4 or 5 years that he's been making music. And you guys should go check him out because he has a lot of music. He has over 5 different albums. He probably has over 75 songs out on Apple Music and Spotify. SoundCloud and all the other major platforms and streaming platforms. Go check him out. He's really, really great. His music is great. Because like I said, I consider it folk telling. It's just folk telling music, but in the rap genre. So, but anyway, I really do want to acknowledge the fact that Sharp just said something very transcendent of what I said before I played this clip. He said that Fish and Grits paid him like 40 G's, right? All right, so that's one person who you're also pimp buddies with somewhat. You know, you were an assistant to him for a little while in regards to his hoes. So he's trying to pay you for watching the hoes, man. You know, he's trying to pay you for watching the hoes, man. So yeah, he did a lot of little work. He did a lot of voiceover work with Fish and Grits. Sharp has did voiceover work on on three different Fish and Grits albums. So he did work on 3 different albums that Fish and Grits has out. You know, so I mean, you worked for that 40 bands, and I would advise AD and T-RELL, if y'all are gonna shoot Sharp 3 or 4 bands, you know, maybe 4 or 5 bands to be on a couple songs, you know, I would greatly advise them to work with this snake and make him slither on around, make him slither on somewhere else, you know, because Sharp is a snake. Work with that nigga, give him 3 or 4 bands or maybe 5 bands and make him slither on away. You know, he probably waiting on another Fish and Grits to come into his life because Sharp is not in the music industry. He never was. You know, like I said, Crane Crushers, they have never even been on SoundCloud. They probably didn't even have a MySpace. I mean, damn. You know, and Sharp, he loves to talk about, you know, he loves to talk about the internet as if he was just this grown man back in the 80s. Nigga, you was a grown man. You became a grown man in 2007, 2008. You know, I heard Sharp, he was on Clubhouse back on the 1st of August. He was saying that his mother passed away in 2009. Well, if Sharp's mother passed away in 2009, he wasn't nothing but 18, 19 years old when she passed away. So that leads people with the question, where does all these problems with women come from? Why does he have it out for women so much? If he didn't even get the chance to be a grown man with his mama for 5 years, why does he have it out for every woman? He has it out for women. I keep telling y'all he the epitome of bitch ass niggerdom. I done told y'all that. But back to what we're talking about, the music, what I'm reacting to, this music thing. And the reason why I'm reacting to this is because I'm a pianist. I'm also a drummer. I'm also a pianist scorer. I can score music for the piano, sheet music for the piano. You know, my parents are both musicians. My brother's a musician. I grew up in a household full of nothing but music, and I'm musical to this day. I've played for weddings. I got a wedding to play for in a couple of weeks. I got 5 songs to do at a wedding in a couple of weeks. So, you know, for me, it's like this man is talking right up my alley the way he's talking about music. And he's not musical at all. This man ain't musical in the slightest. You know, that was some lame ass, weak ass shit the Crane Crushers was doing. I've heard all that music that they made. I went and watched all those little videos. That shit wasn't, it was not shit. It definitely wasn't the shit. That crap that they was making. Some of it was cool. Some of the people that was versing, some of their verses was cool. But overall, no. I could not see them making it to anything even halfway big. Overall. You know, so it is what it is. Like it was cool to be like some cool regional music. You know, just some little regional music, you know. Like that guy, Young Slow B, that EBK sound has been regional music for over 2 decades. That EBK sound. This let me play my sound. This sound right here.
Hey, Will, this shit is fucking cold.
That has been a regional sound for a very long time. But Young Slow B, he popped out of that scene about 5 years ago, and he made that EBK sound a bigger sound. And I keep telling y'all, EBK is gonna be straight out of Sacramento or straight out of Stockton soon. I'm telling y'all, they the next. They are the next. What were they called? NWO. They are the next NWO. Somebody coming out of that area that's gonna bang that beat gonna bang all over America and all over the world. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna become a household sound. It is, but Sharp, he wouldn't know anything about that because he ain't musically inclined like me. For real. And I'll be glad when I get this fucking diss track together, because this nigga is gonna be embarrassed for a whole decade when I drop that shit. For real, this nigga is not musically inclined. And he never will be. Anyway, I'm done looking at this stupid shit.
A lot of money with me, shit. I never even hopped on a verse, shit. I just did this whole tape for him. Hosted this whole tape. Be on the lookout for that one. Videos and all, shit. Nigga gave me well over a 40 piece. Fuck, I'm gonna sit there. I ain't even rap. Well, I'm shit, nigga. If I'm rapping on anything, like really rapping, like and putting my face on something, shit, it's gonna be for some bread. I'm sorry, I can't do that to myself.
You not in the business of music.
It's just business, right? It's never personal.
Never have been.
Yeah, nigga. Over a 40 ball. And I ain't even rap. This is facts, nigga, documented. Nigga be having bread. Like shit, nigga. There ain't nothing personal at all. Shit, just business, right? Got nothing against no jumper. That's why it's not about bashing nobody, nothing. Nigga, it's just about business. Shit, let's all pay to play. I ain't saying you gotta give me all 40, but shit, nigga. It's about some bread for me. Put my face out to rap to anything.
All right, so for this video, I wanted to share.
All right, y'all, I'm out of here. That was my reaction to that bullshit. And yeah, Sharp is still full of shit.